guys. Welcome back to Musaficionado, episode 71. This is the start of season 4. We would be well into season 5 had we not been in a pandemic or panoramic or Panasonic or anything. Um, so episode 71 is going to be relatively short because a lot of the albums that came out, and I'm going to tell you about them, I didn't listen to them all the way for a myriad of reasons. Um, but the topic for today is 2020. Are you finished or are you done? Because the news that I have actually kind of sort of outweighs the foolishness that has been going on with some of the music that's been out. So let's get into it. Hold on one second, because I needed to add something to my list. Okay, so new music, right? First and foremost, I say this every week. It seems like, or every other week. Her, her has a whole nother single come out, but this time it's on the Disney. It's something for Disney, and it's gospel. I know y'all are surprised. It's gospel. So I'm gonna go and reference what I always reference, which is our IG page. I gotta put it right here. Our IG page. Chance the Rapper has an album out. Look, let me read it. It's called The Return. Well, this song is called The Return. It's called Merry Christmas, Little Mama. This is I don't know so much about Christmas. I love the imagery though. I don't know so much about Christmas, but it's a feel good album. And The Return is a good song. The whole album is actually pretty decent. It's very Chance the Rapper. Um, but it's a feel good dance type album, you know. So please go check it out. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to add it to my Christmas music, because next week we're doing Christmas albums and Christmas songs, and I guess you didn't know this person had a Christmas album. That's kind of the theme for next week. So yeah, but I like it. I like it, and we need some more feel good, feeling good music. Eric Roberson has a song with Real People, REEL, Real People. It's called Dancing on the Moon. It's also a feel good song. I think that that's going to be the theme for the rest of at least this month, is just really good songs. Eric Roberson, if you do not follow him on IG or his tweets, he has been, at least in the last month or so, just tweeting out random verses, like random songs for things that he hasn't even created yet. And so if you're creative like I am, those kind of things like kind of inspire you. Like he's just been tweeting word, like tweeting. He's been putting just like verses and lyrics and stuff on Instagram, and you do with it what you like. So I love that about him. Next up, we have 3:30 in Houston by Benny the Butcher from Griselda. So if you do not know what 3:30 in Houston means, I think I reported, or Tam and I reported a couple of podcasts ago, that Benny had gotten shot in Houston. And apparently 3:30 p.m. was the time that he got shot. And the song is kind of describing the day, talking about karma, for times that he has done some unsavory things in his life. So it's a very good song just to listen. And he's basically saying 3:30 in Houston, 3:30 in Houston, as a timestamp for when he got shot. So I like it. Go listen. Mulatto, good old Mulatto, who I probably think is gonna end up going by Big Lotto, because the she's been in Clubhouse saying some things, but neither here nor there. Mulatto has a song out with Lil Baby called "Sex Lies." She another artist that did an extended version, uh, re-put out the album with more tracks on it, etc., etc. I'm actually gonna get into somebody else that did that to me that I don't appreciate it. Yeah, there he is. Uh, it's a good song. You know, for all of the issues that Mulatto has had, she she for the most part is a really good rapper. Like, let's just keep it funky. Really good rapper. Sorry, I got a phone call in the middle of this. And then Lil Baby has had a phenomenal 2020. Can do no wrong. So the song is good. Go listen to it. Um, what else? Oh, so let me tell you about the person that frustrated me. G-Eazy put out a deluxe for his album that he did in 2015. Yes, in 2020, he re-released When It's Dark Out, which came out like in 2015. I have no words. He has a song called Years to Go. It's a decent song, but again, and it's clearly is out in 2020. He didn't re-release that song. He just added to an album from 5 years ago. Mm. Yeah. So I just that frustrates the hell out of me. But if you're a G-Eazy fan, I'm sure you'll like it. Tay Money has a song called Friendly with Key Glock. Let me tell you, I like that song. It's really good. Um, it's catchy as hell. Basically, it's talking about being friendly to people that you shouldn't be friendly to. Mm-hmm. Or people acting friendly when they really don't care about you. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. That's a theme as well in 2020. Yes. Lurkin, Funk Master Flex. This is a side note, but if you guys don't follow Funk Master Flex, which I don't, I just found it accidentally, that the man got liposuction. I want to say in November or early December. Funk Master Flex got liposuction. Put it on IG while we were in a pandemic. He did it on purpose. He put it on IG on purpose. Anyway, Lurking is a song by King Von. Rest in peace to King Von. It's a really good song. Funk Master Flex is not prominently featured on it, but per the album art, he's on it. So next up, Lakia. I hope I'm saying her name right. I hope it's not. No, it's got to be Lakia. It can't be Lakaya. Female rapper has a song out called "Female Go" with the City Girls. Yes. I feel like there's just been a lot of influx, which I'm grateful for, female rappers coming in. So Lakia is Lakeyah because I may or may not put that below. Um, yeah, she had a flow. She definitely had a flow. Uh, so yeah, go listen to that. I was telling y'all about her. The gospel song is called "Hold Us Together." It's on a Disney Plus original movie called Safety. Um, I have not watched the movie. No, I don't have Disney Plus, but this is what it looks like. Bam. Chica, our girl that we rock with, that we've been rocking with all year. Dang, I feel like I'm talking a lot about female rappers on this episode, but that's okay. That's okay. She has a FWB, Friends with Benefits. It's somewhat her typical flow. Uh, but I don't think I've heard her speak so candidly before about fucking. Let's just say what it is. Um, but it's not nasty. It's just saying, we in this situation, the whole FWB situation, like this is what it is, right? So good song. She always comes through with an amazing flow, and the lyrics are on point. Mark Bassey, which I wonder if Tam and I talked about Mark Bassey a whole bunch of podcasts ago. But anyway, it has a song called Cold, which I thought was going to be, I think I'm gonna play it for y'all. I thought it was going to be, I'm so used to Mark Bassey with I don't know, with a certain type of just sexiness to a song. And it was just okay. This song was just okay. I'm gonna play a little bit for you. Let me just fast forward it for you. I like this song. I have to make sure I don't do more than 15 minutes, 15 seconds. But it just was a little, it didn't feel like him to me. But that's just my opinion. Go listen to it. It's featuring Buddy. Let me see what else I got for you. Kamaya, who has been on a tear in the last quarter of 2020, has a song called Art of War. Bam. Uh it's Kamaya. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Clearly, I'm just gonna do all the female women. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I didn't treat y'all right this episode. I got y'all. Next episode, I got y'all. Grounded by Ari Lennox was not a good song. I'm just gonna keep it funky with you. It was not a good song. Last but not least, Mozzie featuring Blast with a song called Keep Hope. Oh, it was a good song. It's along with the theme of this year. Like, we just gotta keep hope. Like, things gonna get better. Let's just figure it out. Like, just stay grounded, keep the faith. So, I am standing today for, I'm gonna get to the news in a second. I'm standing today for a young lady in London called Enny, Enny. I hope it's Enny. If I'm wrong, then I apologize. She has a song called Ping Back Black Girls, and it has a singer, Amaya Brave. Amia Brave? Amaya Brave. We're gonna say Amia Brave. And I'm playing this song for you because, my God, I have been playing this song on repeat since I heard it. It came out a month ago. And she's a London artist, rapper. And yeah, let me pull this up. All I probably have to do is just put in like the last thing that I listened to. There it is. All right, so the nerve of damn ads. I promise you, these ads is trash. I'm so ready to just vote and not have to deal with any more political ads because I'm over it. I'm very over it. All right. Here, let me fast forward this. Okay, so I had to pause it because, of course, 15 seconds and YouTube will be flagging the podcast. But basically, it's such a good song. It's about Black women coming in different shapes, sizes, blah, 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 that, we're queens. It don't matter what you look like. We just amazing Black girls. Oh my God, I love that song. And the beat is catchy. That's me listening to it on repeat. Pink Black girls. So I'm standing for her today because just off that one song alone, I am a fan. So let's get into some things that I really want to discuss today. First and foremost, prayers to Biz Markie. He was already in a diabetic coma, and then he suffered a stroke while in the diabetic coma. So prayers to him. We hope that he gets better and, he's able to come up out of that thing with total restoration and total health, because that's just adding, it's just compounding to what serious illness he already had. Also, Kurtis Blow just had a heart transplant last weekend, I want to say. I know he was looking for, they were searching for one for him, my last podcast. So he just had that heart transplant. So, our prayers to him that he recovers fully. Also, Jesus Christ, it's a lot of people to discuss, right? Who else needs some prayers, y'all? Let's keep our artists and our creatives in our prayers, because 2020 has been rough, very rough. It was somebody else that needed some prayers. I'll come back to it. On the up and up, PJ Morton had his gospel tiny desk at home, with Daryl Walls and Zacardi Cortez singing with him remotely. They were not there. If you have not heard his gospel album from this year, you need to. It will do some things for you. It's very contemporary, like it's 2020. It's not the old, choir in the back and da da da. He has a plethora of amazing gospel artists on there. I feel like I covered it on one of the podcasts. In fact, I know I covered it because I covered it after it came out because I felt so bad that I didn't cover it when it first came out. So please, 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 even if you don't want to hear the whole album, go watch the Tiny Desk. It'll keep you. It will keep you. Also, Tiny Desk at Home had Chloe and Halle on there. It was like a concert for me. I was so excited because one of my favorite songs by them is their title track, which is Ungodly Hour. They did that. They did like 4. Usually they only do 2. No, they usually only do 3 songs on Tiny Desk. I think the girls did 5 songs. But nonetheless, please, 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 that's another underrated album of 2020. If we were doing 2 more podcasts this year, my last podcast, I would have loved to have done underrated albums for 2020. Actually, that might still happen. We're still doing a Christmas episode next week, but it still might happen. You might get a very impromptu podcast from me on the 28th going into the 29th. We'll see. Tiffany Haddish was asked to host the Grammys and had to turn it down because they didn't want to pay her. Not only did they not want to pay her, just out and out pay her, they didn't want to pay for hair, makeup, wardrobe, anything. Now, mind you, I'm not 1,000% sure how the Grammys work. I'm pretty sure for other people, they pay for wardrobe and dresses and makeup and hair and things of that nature. Now, Tiffany did cut all her hair off, so we talking wigs maybe, or maybe she was just gonna come out regal with just the bald fade. But yeah, she had to go public and tell people that the Grammys had basically was like, no, we just want you to, and I would assume host it in person and put your life in danger in a pandemic. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see who else. The Verzuz that was supposed to be Ashanti and Keisha Cole did not happen on Saturday because Ashanti has tested positive for COVID. Let me just say this. We all have to leave the house eventually, whether it's going grocery shopping or going to grab something to eat or going to put gas in the car, whatever. There's no one on the face of the earth that's telling me that they have been home all 11, 9, 12, however many months we've been home. But Ashanti is different because Ashanti has been to about 4 different places that we know of just from her Instagram tags alone. She was in Kenya and came home from Kenya to do the Verzuz and tested positive for COVID. So now that potentially a vaccine is coming out, all these people that really want to travel so badly, go get the vaccine. Go get the vaccine. Go, 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 go. Go get it. Yeah. So that's going to be rescheduled to January 9th as a, in the meantime, not as a backup plan, because that sounds horrible. In the meantime, Too Short and E40 will be doing a Bay Area, California Verzuz this Thursday. So I have to watch. I have to find a way to watch on Thursday. Because I'm team Too Short. I don't know how I'm going to be rapping. What's my favorite word, bitch? But I will be watching just to recap for the podcast next Monday/Tuesday because I record on Monday and then you get it on Tuesday. So that's exciting. A little bit. A little bit. I feel like there hasn't been enough time to promote it, but I mean, E40 and Too Short, they kind of promote themselves, right? But yeah, so you can look forward to that Verzuz. And then, like I said, Keisha and Ashanti will be January 9th. What else I got in my big book? Oh, so let's talk about some of these people that have been getting arrested. So last week I told you about Gierbo. I told you about, hold on, let me go back because I know I told y'all about a couple of people that was going to jail. Casanova, Young M.A. So this week Lil Wayne caught Fed charges for, I want to say guns. I kind of want to say guns, but I'm not 1,000% sure. And because we know his track record, he could do some time for the charges that the feds hit him with. A Boogie got arrested for guns and weed, unregistered gun, and something. So, as in last week, like I told y'all last week, these rappers got to be careful. The feds are not playing. The feds have been sitting around all year watching people do a whole bunch of stuff, some, most illegal, especially with some of that PPE money. Can't be buying Ferraris and Lamborghinis when it's supposed to be a small business. Um, so I say all of that to say it's not even the end of the year yet, and I feel like there are gonna be some more artists that we find out are getting arrested for things that they've done because the feds is not playing no games, y'all. No games. What else do I have for you? I think that's it. I told y'all this was gonna be a short show. Um, I didn't really get into albums. I think I told, well, no, Tay Money's album is called Blocked. It has 10 songs on it. I can't remember how many tracks Chance's album has. I think it's 12. Um, but I really wanted to get into some of the news that's going on because it's December. And yeah, so I bid you all adieu. Thank you for watching. I apologize it's so short, but next week it will be longer. I promise, because I'm going to be researching and on top of my stuff next week. And I'm going to have a co host. You'll tune in to find out who the co host is. So that's all I got. You guys be safe out there. And I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.